Good evening and welcome down to another edition, the April edition of the Roraima Hour right here. It's April 25, 2017. We want to say congratulations if you have a birthday anniversary of some sort. Of course, I'm Dylan Murray and I'll be bringing you all the things Roraima. Today we have some very important milestone to be able to share with you about Roraima Airways. Also, we'll be bringing with you the day tour of Arrow Point Nature Resort just shot last week. We had some persons from Nigeria, some persons from Trinidad and also other parts of the world that visited Guyana and was able to be part of an eco-adventure that we offer right here in Guyana. We'll be able to share that with you. Also, you remember you can be able to interact with us on our Facebook page. We're streaming to you live on the Roraima Group of Companies Facebook page. And also, if you are in Linden, Berbice, New Amsterdam, wherever you are, we want to say happy Tuesday to you. Just a few more minutes and hours to go to be able to enter into a new day for the month of April, and also a few more days to go for Labor Day. But before we do that, we want to share with you some of the important things happening in Roraima Airways. Right now we share with you the news because 1 year ago Roraima officially launched its aircraft maintenance department, and of course some great things happened there. But we'll be able to bring you this throwback video about what happened 1 year today in Roraima Airways.
Today is a very historic day in the life of Roraima Airways as we've just launched our new addition to our fleet, the Britain-Norman Trilander.
It gives us the required safety, it gives us a short takeoff and landing performance, and it gives us the capacity. At this point, we have one of the largest capacities for passengers in the industry, and it's a welcome addition to the Roraima fleet.
We have in one place our planes, our pilots, our flight operations, our maintenance. And I'm very pleased to say that I think we have some of the best and sharpest and brightest engineers with us. They've gone through an entire approval process by the GCA. Before this organization was approved, it was a very tedious and long process. And today we are very pleased. These airplanes are now maintained to the top level. And I've always made the point that our pilots and our engineers are some of the best in the world. We've been operating our own maintenance since February of this year, and we have had a fantastic team being built and being tested along the way.
On behalf of the Georgetown Chamber of Commerce, I would like to congratulate our very valuable member, and we keep hearing about the 23 years that you've been in existence. We're very happy to know that 20 of those years have been as a member of the Georgetown Chamber and a very valuable member of the Georgetown Chamber. You would have led the organization to new heights. We would like to congratulate you on the acquisition of this Britain-Norman Trilander and also on being able to establish your approved maintenance organization.
I would also like to take this opportunity to congratulate Roraima Group for the new spanking maintenance area. This would help in boosting the maintenance of the aircraft, but it would also help to create jobs. Finally, my prayers and nudging, and that of the president of TAG, Sean, both our prayers have been answered, because now we're seeing the cost of trips to locations such as Kaijor coming down. And that all goes well because it means that more Guyanese hopefully would be able to visit those locations and really appreciate what we have to offer.
Lord God our Father, we thank you for all the gifts that you have given us. We thank you for creativity, for ingenuity. We thank you for the experience that you've given us over these years. We ask, Lord, that you continue to be with us as we explore, as we develop our country. We pray, Lord, that our pilots and our engineers, our business people will make travel safe and cheap. Help us, Lord, as we develop, to be aware of the things that you have given us, that we are aware of your forest, of your air, of your land, of your water, that we may grow together harmoniously and peacefully. We ask you to bless this new thing, bless all those who will travel in it, bless those who will be manning it. We ask this through Christ, our Lord. Lord God, Heavenly Father, your gift of water have brought freshness and unity to our land.
What you just witnessed is a throwback video of what happened 1 year ago in Roraima Airways today. Yes, April 25, the launch of the Britten-Norman Trilander, Roraima Airways' first aircraft, Britten-Norman Trilander aircraft, and also the launch of its aircraft maintenance organization department. Also happening in more news in Roraima Airways. On the April 19 of this month, Roraima Airways held its Wedding Expo Appreciation Cocktail on April 19 rather, and of course we saw for the best interactive booth we had Makeda, actually the first time booth Makeda there, and that's an Afrocentric booth at Wedding Expo, followed by the best booth by Mirage Banquet Hall. And then last of all, we have the most interactive booth by Black Radiant there at Roraima Wedding Expo 2017. Well, that's what's in the news for Roraima Airways. We'll take a commercial break, and when we return, we will find out what happened a year in Roraima Airways maintenance department and some of the very key things that happened there. Do stay with us. You're watching the Roraima Hour.
Roraima Duke Lodge, located at 9495 Duke Street, Kingston, Georgetown, Guyana. At Roraima Duke Lodge, we cater for all events, whether small or large, including weddings, parties, conferences, meetings, seminars, workshops, and more. The Roraima Duke Lodge is the ideal venue. Call us on telephone numbers 231-7220 or come into our office, 9495 Duke Street, Kingston, Georgetown. The Roraima Duke Lodge.
Last night I dreamt of San Pedro, just like I never gone. I knew the song, the young girl with Anna, and then I fall apart, and I need you now tonight, and I need you more. I left a good job in the city, working for the man every night and day.
The launch of Roraima's Aircraft Maintenance Organization Department has been responsible for the creation of jobs and also for the advancing of aviation professionals. Here's a story you would like to know as Roraima Airways impacts on the life of young professionals.
My name is Jason Farley, and I'm the maintenance supervisor of Roraima Airways Aircraft Maintenance Department.
Now, Jason, we're here 1 year into the making of your department. And what are some of the accomplishments of the
We were able to accomplish significant training within our department. We have enhanced the skills of each
interesting though with the entire operation is that a lot of the personnel that work here were trained in Guyana. How insignificant is that for them to really work and put together an aircraft probably for the first time? And it's doing very well. It's taking cargo and passenger to Kaikoura to many other locations in Guyana. Yes.
I should also mention that we do flights to many Caribbean islands, for example, Trinidad and St. Vincent. And yes, most of our staff were trained at the Art Williams Caribbean Aeronautical Engineering School. That's a school based here in Oval. A number of staff were also trained overseas, and we have benefited significantly from training. Training is very important. It's very important for us, for our ability to carry out effectively our task.
Now, if I can give you, you can be able to point out one thing for that 1 year of having the aircraft maintenance department put together. What is that one thing that will stand out to you? Because you were there from day one, putting it all together.
Well, I think when assembling this team, we sought to have the best mechanics and engineers in the entire country, and we were able to do so in a manner that we can really be proud of. In 2015, we bought this aircraft from the now defunct Golden Arrow Airways. This is our first Thailand aircraft that we bought into our fleet, and this aircraft has given us really good service, and we try very hard to ensure the maintenance is carried out at the scheduled time. And so yes, this is one of our success stories.
I think put it together very well. We have it's already branded and so on. So we talked about earlier in our conversation, we sat down with some of your guys in your department. We talked about the impact that this entire department had on your life. And can you really tell us expand more on the training for those youngsters and how many you would have been able to provide employment for?
Yes, at the moment we have 25 staff. Those staff included engineers and the technicians and the supporting staff, and they all are part of this family. We see ourselves as family. We try to clean in this organization for one objective, and that is to ensure that the work that we carry out is safe, it's approved, it's safe and approved. What you see here, the engineering team is carrying out a 100-hour maintenance inspection. This is a scheduled inspection, so after every 100 hours of flight, we carry out this inspection work.
Now let's talk about the category of staff that you put together the aircraft or to maintain an aircraft that you oversee.
Yes, well, we do have engineers and technicians and supporting staff, such as the technical records personnel and the personnel from our technical stores. On the aircraft, there are different sections, and each sections, there are team members who have individual responsibilities. Here you have Rahul, he's working on the engine, and at the completion of his task, he will ensure that it is properly certified, inspected and certified. Also, we have guys from our avionics department. They ensure our instruments and our radios are functioning properly. And we have the guys who work on the fuselage. They ensure that the airframe and its associated systems are functioning satisfactorily.
So where do we see the aircraft department, maintenance department, probably the next 20 years? Because we're celebrating one, and we have 90 more to go, and of course it's going to have its longevity, but where do we see going?
One of the things I project is an increase in our fleet capacity, an increase in our capacity to offer additional services such as landing gear overhaul, magneto overhaul, and also the certification of additional aircraft types. One of the things we're also working on is ensuring all of our technicians are licensed. that's having the Guyana Civil Aviation Authority's license, engineering license. So we're trying to enhance and encourage our guys to be able to obtain their license. And one of the things that we're doing to ensure that happens is by conducting internal training.
And you do that or it's outsourced?
It's basically done internally by our guys, our senior guys. We command a wealth of experience. In fact, we command over 100 years of maintenance engineering experience, aircraft maintenance engineering experiences. And so we put all that together. We come up with training programs and we share that with our staff. We hear the technical stores. The technical stores comprises of two sections. There's a quarantine section where we stand in, and we have the bonded sections. So what do we do in the quarantine sections? In the quarantine sections, all of our incoming spares are processed here, and once that process is satisfactorily completed, we transfer the spares to the bonded section. So once the spares would have completed processing in the quarantine sections, they're transferred to the bonded stores, or the bonded section of the stores. Here, we further document those items. We have two systems. We have the good old-fashioned bin card system, and we also document those spares coming into the bonded stores on our computer. The spares are then stored on shelves that are numbered and labeled in accordance with the Air Transport Association of America standard, commonly referred to as ATA. I should mention that the temperature in the technical stores is controlled, and the reason is simply to ensure somewhat prolonged storage.
Welcome to Technical Records Department. My name is Parvati C. Prasad and I'm the Technical Records Supervisor. So in these binders, we have the Cardex system, where we use these to monitor the aircraft components, and we have e-checks that need to be called up on us inspection work packs, where we provide this information to the engineers on the ground floor. And also, the components are live components that have to be monitored so that we would know when the items need to be removed from the aircraft.
Thank you for visiting Roraima's Technical Records Department.
I hope that you had a happy Easter. Well, Roraima Airways did indeed. Here's our plan for you, sir. You do very, very well. And we hope that your kids and yourself enjoy a very, very good one. And of course, we'll be right back with the Roraima Hour.
Roraima Duke Lodge, located at 9495 Duke Street, Kingston, Georgetown, Guyana. At Roraima Duke Lodge, we cater for all events, whether small or large, including weddings, parties, conferences, meetings, seminars, workshops, and more. The Roraima Duke Lodge is the ideal venue. Call us on telephone numbers 231-7220 or come into our office, 9495 Duke Street, Kingston, Georgetown. The Roraima Duke Lodge.
Last night I dreamt of San Pedro. Just like I never gone, I knew the song. The young girl with Anna, and then I fall apart. And I need you now tonight. And I need you more. I left a good job in the city, working for the man every night and day.
Change your mind about leaving me behind. Love, bring it to me, bring your sweet love.
Welcome back. You're watching the Roraima Hour. Of course, congratulations in order to the Roraima team down there at Ogle Airport. They've done an excellent job over the year, and we would have seen them assembling about 3 aircraft over the time that they've been in existence. Congratulations again to them. But this time we go to take an eco-adventure tour to Arrow Point Nature Resort, and of course we're going to bring you all that happened just last weekend with persons who would have visited there. If you've never gone to Arrow Point Nature Resort, we want to tell you that you need to be part of it, because of course you'll do something different for the very first time. Eco-adventure, of course, is happening in this country, and persons all over the world visit to ensure that they enjoy what we have to offer with regards to our tourism. We want to remind you that those persons watching us live on Roraima Group of Companies Facebook page, thank you for doing so. Those of you in the diaspora, welcome on board. I want to say hi to Elizabeth Sunish and all the greetings that she would have said. Congratulations to her as well. I think she celebrated her birthday just about a few days ago. Right now we'll go to Arrow Point, and of course we'll see what happened in a day tour at Arrow Point Nature Resort. It's going to be real fun. I was there, and here's the report.
Cheers to another exciting time to visit Arrow Point Nature Resort. This time, we bring you the day tour at Arrow Point, letting you know that you leave here at 7 a.m. in the morning from the Roraima Duke Lodge, and you return about 6 p.m. in the evening. We'll give you all that happens in the day tour at Arrow Point Nature Resort. Come with us. Approximately 4 to 5 minutes bus ride from Georgetown to Tamari, where we found ourselves at the Roraima Marina. It's just also 5 minutes bus ride from the Kenny Davin International Airport. Now it's time for us to board the boat. Let's go! Santa Mission. Yes, established in 1858 and is the home of over 1,800 Arawaks. Now, this is a must-stop as you go to Arrow Point Nature Resort. What we will do here, we'll visit the craft center and also interact with the native Arawak persons here in the village.
Right, so we're working on the silk cotton tree, which has been standing here for over 300 years.
Wow.
Right? Very large tree, silk cotton, and they also call it Komaka. And Komaka means the mother of all trees. They're very large. They started to drop from the top. They started to rotten. The top, it was much higher. Then it started to come down from it. So maybe in the next couple of years. Right? So we end up in the Pocorero Creek, as we call it. This is the Pocorero. And Arita, just past Arita, the village where the guy was bathing.
Right.
It's a small village. We got about maybe 10 families. Most of them live here. Now the Anglican Church in 94, when the Queen was here in Guyana, she visited our village. So she came through the creek.
How's it going for you? How's the trip?
Great, wonderful. It's full of nature, and that is what I'm here for, to relax. I love the fresh atmosphere, the breeze, the water, and I'm looking forward to having a really, really grand day. I'm enjoying!
Santa Mission. Of course, we're heading to Arrow Point Nature Resort, but of course, if you're around, you maybe get some guara or some kuru, something to chew on here, because there's so many fruits here in Santa Mission.
Our point is a place where you come to have a lot of fun. And if you don't have fun, we don't feed you. and if you don't talk to the person next to you, and so on, then I'm sorry to tell you, you're not going to eat. And our point got some of the best food in the jungle. But on a very serious note, our point, and I will be only serious for a couple of minutes, just to say to you that this is real. This is not Disney World. This is the real jungle. You drove up from the city along the Demerara River, and you came very close to the international airport. Then you got into the boat, you crossed the river to the west, and you came along this winding, meandering creek, past the village of Santa Mission. Some of you stopped there, I understand.
Yes.
Past Timberhead, and you came to Arrow Point. It's a 40-mile drive, and behind Arrow Point here, we have a maze of jungle trails. Now, this is a plan view of the area, and what I did, I strapped my GPS in the bike and rode these trails for 6 months to record these trails. To do exactly, to prevent exactly what we spoke about, which is when you go into the jungle to have an idea where you are. And so you'll see these little numbers along this map, and that is related to the satellite position, so we know exactly where we are at all times. So people go nature walking and mountain biking and so on. And this is some of the examples of what happened. This is actually an overview. All right, thank you.
One of the best things of Arrow Point Nature Resort and the environment that surrounds it is the opportunity to really connect with nature. Being in the creek and also listening to the rainforest, so quiet, so peaceful. And also for bird watchers, thousands of species of birds here, including the crimson topaz you can see here at Arrow Point. Now, just listen. Well, the sound of others making their way up the creek, but of course, birds, and yeah, this is the rainforest. Do come to Arrow Point as I continue to make my way up the creek. There we go. We're now approaching the alligator dock right here in the Kanuni Creek, and of course another group is waiting to get their chance to come on the kayaks. But of course we'll soon reach because we have to make our way through the rainforest. It's raining a bit, but we love it. We welcome it because it's nature resort at its best, right here at Arrow Point. Well, we're in the rainforest, and of course it's going to rain, and it's beautiful because of course we did with nature. I know some of our guests at Arrow Point for the first time. They're from Trinidad, the other parts are from Africa, from China, and they're having a good time because this is what they see when they come to South America. And of course, when you come to Arrow Point, you experience nature at its best. And if you can look up, you see Eddie, our tour guide, will tell us a little bit about the trees, because what you see basically is the Wallaby trees. And of course, for Guyanese, you will understand what Wallaby trees is. It's very creative when it comes to a lantern post in Georgetown, and also lighting for the country. So let's listen to what he's saying right now.
One that we call Yorubali. So the Yorubali, instead of going to the pharmacy to buy your laxative, you boil the leaf, 7 leaves, and then you drink it early in the morning. So you gotta add some salt. But the salt makes you drink more water. The more water you drink, better. Maybe 2 or 3 times. That's it. The rest of the day, you feel really upset. But the next day, you feel like you want to eat all the time because you clean out. It works very good.
Chocolate smooth move.
Yeah. So there's a lot of medicine in the forest here, but to get them, we got to probably go a little bit more into the forest. The ones to the side, and you find them out here.
I enjoy the boats, the movement, and
the water for the first time. I ride the speedboat. It's really awesome. Driving the jungles, and I can see most of this place virgin forest, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a wonderful experience here in Guyana and Arrow Point. Yeah, and I wish to come back again because I think I should come back, stay over the night and have that experience too. Because I think we just booked for the day and it's almost over. We're going back to the swimming and then out. So I really love it down here. It's cool.
Go. And we're here with Marissa from Trinidad. It's your first time, Marissa,
yes,
to Arrow Point?
And Guyana.
And Guyana. And how was your experience at Arrow Point here?
It was, honestly, I've traveled a lot around the world. It's one of my most authentic natural experiences. From the boat ride up from Georgetown, the canoeing we just did through the rainforest. With the rain, it added to the experience. And I would recommend it to anyone. I think it's actually coming here for more than a day trip would be one of the best things to do because you get an even more authentic experience. Staying here, it's very relaxing. It's a perfect place to get away. And I would highly recommend it.
All right, thank you so much, Marissa. But we'll continue because we aren't finished yet for the day tour of Arrow Point. We're going to lunch right now. And of course, there'll be biking and of course some swimming in the creek. And you'll enjoy that, right?
Yes, most definitely.
Let's day tour at Arrow Point.
It was an excellent day, much more than we expected. Enjoyed everything, the kayaking, the river and the bike ride, food, hospitality, everything.
Excellent.
Great.
Recommend
Recommend it to anybody.
Yes, come and enjoy.
Come to Arrow Point, you'll have a great day.
Great day, yes, fantastic. So we're going to do the night one as well.
Are you going to be coming back for night overnight?
At some point, yes.
Sure.
All right, good. Well, thank you so much and for choosing Arrow Point.
God bless you all.
So there you have it, our day tour to Arrow Point Nature Resort. We hope that you will come and visit with us for the next time. Remember, you can be able to make contact with our tours department on numbers 227-2212. That is 227-2212. Or you can visit our Facebook page at Arrow Point Nature Resort. Remember, we'll meet you again, and this is always a nature resort for you, an adventure enthusiast and a person who love adventure. Please visit Arrow Point.
Roraima Duke Lodge, located at 9495 Duke Street, Kingston, Georgetown, Guyana. At Roraima Duke Lodge, we cater for all events, whether small or large, including weddings, parties, conferences, meetings, seminars, workshops, and more. The Roraima Duke Lodge is the ideal venue. Call us on telephone numbers 231-7220 or come into our office, 9495 Duke Street, Kingston, Georgetown. The Roraima Duke Lodge.
Last night I dreamt of San Pedro, just like I never gone. I knew the song, the young girl with Anna, and then I fall apart, and I need you now tonight, and I need you more. I left a good job in the city, working for the man every night and day.
Change your mind about leaving me behind. Love, bring it to me, bring your sweet love.
You're watching the Roraima Hour. Of course, I hope you would have enjoyed our time at the Arrow Point Nature Resort. I did. I had a great time. But it's now time for us to lime, dine, and unwind for Restaurant Week. It starts this Friday, April 28th, and it goes to May 7. Of course, you'll have all things to dine at a very affordable cost. Lunch, a 2-course lunch at Roraima Duke Lodge will just be $2,000, and for a 4-course dinner with a complimentary glass of wine will just be $5,000, all VAT inclusive. Of course, remember to choose Duke Lodge. You can be able to make reservations or just come into Duke Lodge. You can make reservations on the Roraima Duke Lodge Facebook page, or you can call 227-2212. That is 227-2212. But it's time for us to be able to visit the chef at the Roraima Duke Lodge and see what he whipped up in preparation for Restaurant Week. Remember to lime, dine, and unwind at the Roraima Duke Lodge for Guyana Restaurant Week, which starts this Friday.
a few more days to Restaurant Week. How are the preparations coming along?
Well, here at Roraima, we're always geared for Restaurant Week. This particular time for Restaurant Week, we decided to do a flavored journey. We always try to do team menus, and this Restaurant Week, we've done a team menu where we selected dishes from around the world. You're having our famous Parmesan crusted chicken. It's grilled chicken breast basically, but it's crusted in Parmesan cheese and yummy herbs. There's rosemary, thyme, pepper flakes, parsley, and a few other secrets that we added we can't tell you guys. And there's a roasted potato hash brown there, and garlic, carrots, and broccoli. They're both blanched before they were sauteed, so you get that perfect texture and flavor from it.
Looks good.
I think you should dig in.
Oh my god, this is really good. The chicken is so tender, and like there's a perfect balance of flavor.
I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Can you tell me a bit more about it though? Like there's so many flavors in here.
Well, Italian dishes in general, the Italians believe in using the freshest ingredients of high quality, and here at Duke Lodge we pride ourselves in using the best quality produce to achieve a dish like this, hence the reason you're enjoying it so much. It's very authentic Italian.
I believe you. You can really taste it.
Yes.
Hope that you're all relaxed, and the information we were able to give you on the Roraima Hour really satisfied you, and give you that boost to be able to tour Guyana. Remember, if you want to go to Arrow Point Nature Resort, you can be able to send reservations to the Arrow Point Resort Facebook page. But on the program today, we talked about the 1-year anniversary for the Roraima Aircraft Maintenance Division right there at Ogle. Also, we talked about a day tour to Arrow Point, and of course the Guyana Restaurant Week with some other things that they'll be able to boost you and give you all that's happening at Roraima Airways. But it's time for us to take a wrap and say goodbye until we see you next month. The month of May is approaching very soon. If you have a birthday, anniversary of some sort, happy celebrations on behalf of the Roraima Airways family. It's time for us to go. Remember, you can be able to follow us on Facebook. That's the Roraima Airways Facebook page, or the Roraima Group of Companies Facebook page. For Restaurant Week, you can send reservations to the Roraima Duke Lodge Facebook page. But remember, always stay tuned to Roraima and see what's happening in your side of things. It's time for me to go. I'm Dylan Murray. Have a good rest of your night.
We're the bridge between the Caribbean and South America. South America's best kept little secret. We are Amazonia. We are Guyana, your next adventure getaway.